Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life, that there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about? Sounds familiar, right? Philosophers like Plato proposed that what we perceive as reality might be shadows on the cave wall, a mere illusion masking the proper form of existence. The concept of a simulated reality isn't as far-fetched as it might seem. With the rapid advancements in technology, particularly in artificial intelligence and virtual reality, the idea that a future civilization could create such a simulation isn't entirely out of the realm of possibility. But here's the point. Even if we live in a simulation, is escaping the ultimate goal? Consider the matrix as a large body of water. Whenever something comes into contact with its surface, it generates a ripple. The energy produced by your thoughts and deeds consistently influences the matrix. By believing in your ability to shape reality, you emit ripples that alter the framework of the entire matrix. As more individuals start to question conventional beliefs, the matrix will gradually start to disintegrate. Think about it. Our world, even with its challenges and imperfections, is filled with beauty, love, and experiences that shape who we are. Wouldn't escaping it be like ripping a page out of the grand book of existence? Let's start with a little thought experiment. Close your eyes and imagine the most realistic video game you've ever played. The graphics are stunning, the physics feel real, and the characters seem like living, breathing people. Now, what if I told you that the world you're experiencing right now is no different? That's the core idea behind the simulation theory. It suggests that our reality, as we perceive it, could be a computer program designed by an advanced civilization. The reasons for creating such a simulation could range from experimentation to entertainment, or a way to preserve consciousness. Several intriguing arguments lend credence to this theory. One is the increasing complexity of technology. As our ability to create ever more realistic simulations grows, the idea that a future civilization could create a simulation indistinguishable from reality becomes less outlandish. Another argument stems from the nature of physics itself. Some physicists theorize that our universe exhibits properties that are suspiciously suited to information processing, hinting at an underlying computational structure. Then there are the glitches in the matrix moments. Have you ever experienced a strange déjà vu, a feeling you've lived through a particular moment before? Or perhaps witnessed a technological anomaly that seems to defy the laws of physics? While often dismissed as coincidences or errors in perception, these occurrences could be interpreted as signs of an underlying program malfunctioning. Let's consider the flip side of the coin. Even if we are living in a simulation, does that diminish the value of our experiences? Think about it this way. The most significant works of art, the most profound moments of connection, the love we share with others. These experiences hold immense significance, regardless of whether they occur in a simulated reality. Our emotions, our dreams, our struggles, they all contribute to our children's existence. Throughout your life, your brain has been storing and analyzing the knowledge acquired from your experiences and from the teachings of others. It also holds your sense of self, evaluations, and both conscious and subconscious convictions. Once you comprehend the function of your mind, you can modify it with positive beliefs that enable you to achieve your goals. The objective or thinking part of your consciousness is your conscious mind. It is the logical, self-aware component of your awareness. Continuously, the conscious mind observes and classifies what is happening around you. Initially, it recognizes the input received through your emotions and senses, such as sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. Then, it evaluates the information and makes a decision on the next course of action. Similar to a binary computer, it either accepts or rejects the data it has received. The conscious mind can only consider a single thought at a given time. When we encounter a negative thought or a lower emotion, we can influence our conscious mind by promptly redirecting our focus to something more positive, such as playing upbeat music or reciting an uplifting affirmation. The superconscious mind, also known as the higher self, is the intermediary between an individual and the universal consciousness. It facilitates communication through dreams and intuition and guides actions towards the highest potential or life purpose. Associated with creativity and intuition, it provides access to the universal consciousness. So, what is the primary role of our subconscious mind? The subconscious mind holds the deeper level of information that defines our personality, our values, beliefs, and attitudes, as well as recent memories. Most of us are not aware that our subconscious mind is in control 95% of the time. During the remaining 5%, our conscious mind is helping us make daily choices and decisions. From the day we were born, our subconscious mind has been a constant observer, recording our experiences. It is our primal mind, and its primary function are to keep us safe. When we make the conscious decision to change something in our lives, our subconscious mind immediately reacts by questioning our choices, bringing up fear and worry. Our limiting beliefs and blocks reside in our subconscious mind. Because it has been conditioned by our past experiences, the threat of going into unknown territory sets off a major alarm. Our subconscious mind prefers that we return to doing what we have done in the past, even if it led to a negative result. When we fail to consciously focus our thoughts on the things we desire, we unknowingly end up creating outcomes by default. Our negative beliefs often stem from repeatedly thinking the same pessimistic thoughts, which are rooted in the past and tied to strong emotions. Even if these beliefs held some truth in the past, it doesn't mean they are still valid. To modify our beliefs, we must recognize that they are just fleeting moments from our past experiences, lodged in our subconscious mind, and have no impact on our future. Suffering and frustration signal the necessity for a change in direction. Allowing external circumstances to dictate our life experiences turns us into victims of our situation and prevents us from realizing our full potential. Many individuals dread change more than remaining in their current state of discomfort. Unfortunately, unless we are exceedingly dissatisfied with our current lives, we lack the motivation to transform our old habits and conduct. Simply contemplating making changes in your life will trigger your subconscious mind to respond with a sense of unease and fear. The extent of discomfort, anxiety, or distress you feel acts as an indicator of how out of sync you are with your true self. From a spiritual perspective, living in a simulation aligns with many ancient teachings. Various spiritual traditions speak of Maya, the illusion covering reality's true nature. In Hinduism and Buddhism, this concept suggests that what we perceive through our senses is not the ultimate truth, but a superficial layer hiding deeper, more profound truths. Let's utilize the simple teaching of a mystic and influential teacher of manifestation, Neville Goddard, to explain the spiritual perspective towards simulation. Goddard believed that our external world directly reflects our internal state. This idea suggests that our thoughts, beliefs, and imaginations create our reality. In this sense, the simulation is not a digital construct as popularized by science, but rather a psychological and spiritual framework. Our minds generate the experiences we perceive, governed by our assumptions. The following are Goddard's central messages in relation to stimulation and spirituality. Neville Goddard often spoke about the concept of living in a dream world. He believed that most people navigate through life as if in a dream, unaware that they have the power to change their circumstances. According to Goddard, we are not bound by the physical world, but are instead creators of our realities through our thoughts and beliefs. This dream world simulates our mind's constructs and reflects our deepest beliefs and assumptions. One of the critical elements in Goddard's teachings is the concept of being born from above. This phrase refers to a spiritual awakening, a personal resurrection within each individual. Goddard interprets the story of Jesus Christ not as a historical event, but as an allegory for this inner transformation. He posits that Christ is within each of us, and through spiritual awakening, we can experience a rebirth that elevates us to a higher state of consciousness. In this context, being born from above means realizing our divine nature. It is an internal journey where one awakens to the truth that we are more than our physical bodies and current circumstances. This awakening is crucial for escaping the simulation and experiencing true freedom. Now let's look at the Christ. Within us, Neville Goddard's interpretation of Christ is deeply personal and introspective. He teaches that Jesus Christ is not an external figure, but an internal presence within each individual. This Christ within is our higher self, our divine essence. Goddard describes the process of Christ being crucified and buried in man's skull, symbolizing our divine potential lying dormant within us. The resurrection, then, is the awakening of this Christ consciousness. This perspective shifts the focus from worshipping an external deity to realizing our divine nature. By awakening the Christ within, we align ourselves with the higher aspects of our being, unlocking our true potential and escaping the limitations of the simulation. Neville Goddard describes life as an eternal drama where individuals, as sons of God, are cast in central roles. This drama is a grand narrative designed to elevate us to the level of God the Father. In this view, our earthly experiences are not random but purposeful, aimed at our spiritual growth and ultimate transformation. Goddard suggests that we, as sons of God, descend to earth and embody flesh and blood to experience human life fully. This descent is necessary for our resurrection and spiritual enlightenment. Through our earthly experiences, we learn, grow, and eventually awaken to our divine nature, completing the transformation cycle. Goddard describes being born from above and experiencing resurrection as a literal personal journey toward higher spiritual levels. This journey involves shedding the old self filled with limiting beliefs and assumptions and embracing a new self aligned with divine consciousness. This transformation is not merely a change in circumstances, but a profound inner shift. It is about recognizing and embodying the truth that we are divine beings with the power to create our reality. This personal resurrection is crucial in escaping the simulation and living a life of purpose and fulfillment. In all his teachings, Neville Goddard emphasizes the necessity of love as a guiding force. He explains that true spiritual power and wisdom are exercised through love. Love is the highest frequency and the most potent force for transformation. When our actions are motivated by love, we align ourselves with the divine and facilitate the manifestation of our desires. Love is an emotion and a state of being that connects us to the divine essence within ourselves and others. By cultivating love in our hearts, we create a harmonious and fulfilling reality, transcending the limitations of the simulation. Neville Goddard also delves into the concept of life after death and the nature of reality. He shares personal experiences, such as encountering his deceased secretary, Jack Butler, in the afterlife. These experiences demonstrate that life continues beyond physical death and that individuals often remain unaware of their transition. Goddard's insights into life after death suggest that our consciousness persists and that we continue to create our reality even in the afterlife. This continuity of consciousness reinforces that reality is a mental construct, a dream world we navigate with our thoughts and beliefs. In Goddard's view, heaven is not a distant place, but a state of perfection that we can achieve here and now. When we awaken to our divine nature, we bring beauty and perfection to our surroundings. This state of heaven is a manifestation of our highest selves, free from the physical world's limitations. By dreaming reality into existence, we can create a heaven on earth. This involves persistent assumptions and unwavering faith in manifesting our desires. By aligning ourselves with the divine, we transcend the simulation and experience the fullness of our potential. Living authentically within the simulation means embracing your true self and aligning your actions with your innermost values and desires. It's about stripping away the layers of external programming that have shaped your beliefs and behaviors and reconnecting with the essence of who you are. This process requires introspection and courage, as it often involves challenging societal norms and expectations that dictate how you should live. By doing so, you begin to make choices that resonate with your true desires, rather than conforming to the roles and identities imposed upon you. Finding your purpose is a crucial aspect of living authentically. Your purpose is not necessarily about achieving incredible feats or fame, but engaging in activities and pursuits that bring you joy and satisfaction. It's about listening to your inner voice and following the path that feels right for you, even if it diverges from conventional expectations. This might involve pursuing a career that aligns with your passions, engaging in creative endeavors, or dedicating time to causes you deeply care about. When you live with purpose, you infuse your actions with meaning, which resonates within the simulation, creating a reality that supports your growth and happiness. In this sense, the simulation becomes a dynamic tool for self-discovery and expansion. It's not a static environment, but a responsive system that adapts to your internal state. By consciously choosing your thoughts, emotions, and actions, you can influence the simulation to reflect a reality that supports your highest good. This means taking responsibility for your life and recognizing that you can shape your experiences through your inner world. As you align more closely with your higher self, you see the simulation as a supportive framework for your journey, providing the lessons and opportunities you need to evolve. So, how do you begin to break free from the simulation? The first step is awareness. Recognize that your current reality might be a construct, a stage for your soul's evolution. This awareness alone is transformative. Next, start questioning your assumptions. Challenge the beliefs programmed into you by society, culture, and even your family. Ask yourself, is this belief serving me or keeping me trapped? Practice mindfulness and meditation to quiet the noise of the simulation. These practices help you connect with your higher self, the part of you that exists beyond the confines of this simulated reality. When you meditate, you step outside the program, even if just for a moment, and tap into a higher frequency of consciousness. Use visualization techniques to imagine the life you want. See it, feel it, believe it. By doing so, you're rewriting the code of your simulation. Surround yourself with positive influences that support your new vision. Books, videos, and communities that uplift you will reinforce the latest program you're creating. As you embark on this journey of exiting the simulation, you may encounter various challenges. One of the most common obstacles is doubt and skepticism. It's natural to question the validity of these concepts, especially if they are new to you. To overcome doubt, start with minor manifestations to build your confidence. As you see tangible results from these initial efforts, your faith in the process will strengthen, making believing in more extensive and significant changes easier. Another challenge is patience, as change may not happen overnight. It's important to practice patience and trust that the universe works in your favor, even if the results aren't immediately visible. Focus on the result rather than getting discouraged by the timeline. Remember, consistency and perseverance are crucial to seeing the long-term benefits of these practices. Hostile surroundings can also hinder your progress. Maintaining a positive mindset can be challenging if those around you are unsupportive or negative. To counteract this, create a supportive environment by connecting with like-minded individuals, reading inspiring books, and consuming positive content. Visualization, affirmations, and living in the end are daily habits. Consistent practice reinforces new beliefs and accelerates the manifestation process. It helps you stay aligned with your goals despite external negativity. Consider the stories of individuals who have seemingly broken free from the simulation. Take Oprah Winfrey, for example. Born into poverty, she faced tremendous obstacles, yet she believed in her ability to create a different reality. She became a global icon through the power of her vision, hard work, and alignment with her purpose. Her life story is a testament to the idea that we can transcend our programmed limitations. Another example is Elon Musk, who is one of the major proponents of simulation theory. He has used his belief in boundless possibilities to push the boundaries of technology and space exploration. These individuals didn't accept the limitations imposed by the program. They questioned reality, rewrote their code, and manifested extraordinary lives. I understand that simulation theory can be a lot to take in. It challenges our fundamental assumptions about reality and leaves us with more questions than answers. But that's the beauty of it, isn't it? The very mystery of it all fuels our curiosity and compels us to explore our depths of existence. Whether we live in a meticulously crafted simulation or a universe teeming with unique wonders, the core message remains the same. We are powerful creators with the ability to shape our own experiences. I implore you to use this knowledge to live with intention, embrace challenges with a growth mindset, and co-create a reality that is filled with love, joy, and purpose. Remember, the greatest adventures often lie beyond the comfort zone. Before I wrap up the video, I want to leave you with a final thought. The concept of a simulated reality shouldn't be a source of disillusionment. Instead, let it ignite your passion for exploration and self-discovery. Think of yourself as a pioneer, venturing into the uncharted territories of your own existence. There's a whole world, simulated or not, waiting to be explored, and you hold the key to unlock its potential. So check in, experiment, and don't be afraid to push the boundaries. Who knows what incredible discoveries await you just beyond the horizon? As always, thanks for joining me on this exploration of the universe. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more inspiring content on spirituality, manifestation, and the universe's greatest mysteries. And until next time, remember, you are the creator of your own reality. Make it magnificent.